Well worth it channel. This is my first time going live, guys, so I don't know who's going to join me. I don't know who's going to watch it. Who knows? Hopefully somebody will. So, this is the February 16th, 2026 Monday Night Raw review. This show wasn't that great, guys. The first match of the night was The Vision versus The Usos and LA Knight. Another makeshift tag team. The Vision gets the win on this. Bronson Reed does the tsunami, pins Jey Uso. 1, 2, 3, done. Logan Paul comes out to commentary desk after the match and starts talking about whatever. This is just a setup for the masked man to come out of nowhere and stomp him on the commentary desk. So, did I see a tattoo on the right wrist of the masked man? I don't know if I did, but it looked like it. It may end up being Seth Rollins as creative, but I don't think it's really Seth Rollins under that mask. I think it's probably Grayson Waller. I don't know. And then after that, we get a backstage segment with Adam Pearce getting a delivery. It was a big box, and the box said, "Do not open until Elimination Chamber." That was pretty interesting, a little bit different. It's something that they haven't done. It's different, guys. But what's inside that box? I don't think it's a wrestler, because obviously a wrestler can't stay in a box for a week. But what is it? Is it equipment? Is it stuff for the ring? I don't really know. Then match number 2 was a triple threat match. Asuka, Bayley, and Natty Neidhart. I was going to say Natalia. Anyways, I would have liked to see Natty Neidhart win this match, because she has just brought this character to WWE, and she debuted this character at the Royal Rumble. Obviously, she didn't win it. She had a match against Maxine Dupree, and it was a double count out. So she hasn't had a win yet. But what can I say? Asuka ended up throwing the Asuka lock on Bayley, and Bayley tapped out, and that was it. Match over. Then we have a backstage segment with the Ludwig Kaiser version of El Grande Americano asking Adam Pearce for an Intercontinental Championship match. Adam Pearce says, "We can't just give those championship matches away. You have to earn it." So he says later in the night, you can have a match for the number 1 contendership for the Intercontinental Championship. Ludwig Kaiser as El Grande Americano is great, guys. I think this man's brilliant. How many languages can he speak? He's from Austria, so I know he can speak German, he can speak English, and now we're hearing him speak fluent Spanish. This man's intelligent. I think WWE should give him a raise. Push this man. He's excellent. Then we get a backstage segment with Obafemi and Rusev. Rusev staring him down, and I don't know if you guys noticed what I did, but did you see Rusev's shirt? It said, "I love Rusev Day." Yeah. Is he bringing back Rusev Day? Do you guys think that he should? I do, because he was so much over as Rusev Day. Everybody chanted that song. Now nobody cares about Rusev. People were excited to see him come back to WWE ever since he left AEW, but what has he really done? Not much of anything. Now, after that, we got an interview with Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio. And Stephanie Vaca, she interrupts this segment and starts speaking Spanish. So I'm just looking at these comments, guys. Yes, I do drive a truck. Yeah, a red Chevy Silverado. I live in Vegas. Anyways, Stephanie Vaca interrupts this, and we have to listen to Spanish, which is fine, but they should at least have subtitles on this, because I don't know if you guys speak Spanish, but I don't. Maybe everybody else does. but I don't think so. I think that they should give her a mic when she can speak English or just use subtitles. Then CM Punk comes down to the ring and he's doing a promo about who's the best in the world and about Finn Balor and why Finn Balor has earned this. But has Finn Balor really earned this number one contendership match? I don't think so. The last time he won a match was in September of 2025 against Dragon Lee. Since then, he's just lost. You know, so why is he getting a number one contendership shot? I don't know. Because CM Punk wants to wrestle him. That's what I read. And then we get another boring backstage interview with Io Sky and Rhea Ripley. Until Kairi Sane and Asuka come by, I think Kairi's very entertaining, but she's nothing but Asuka's lackey now. It's pretty sad. She was a NXT champion. She was the IWGP Women's Heavyweight Champion. And now she's nothing. She just takes the pinfalls for Asuka. Then we get a match. We finally get another match. We get the Ludwig Kaiser El Grande Americano versus a mystery partner for the number one contendership for the Intercontinental Championship. The mystery opponent ends up being Penta, who gets a massive reaction. I like Penta, guys. I really do. He's won a lot of championships across the world. And I think WWE is doing a really good job with Penta. They really are. But do you think he should have won this match? I don't. I think Ludwig Kaiser's version of El Grande should have. In the end of the match, Los Americanos are running around and Bravo gets dragged underneath the ring and by the original El Grande Americano, or Chad Gable, whatever you want to call him. And this distracts Ludwig Kaiser enough for Penta to hit him with a Mexican driver and get the 1, 2, 3. So Penta is your new number one contender for the Intercontinental Championship. Do you guys think he'll beat Dominic for that belt? I do. So then we get another backstage segment with Liv Morgan pouting on Dominic's lap. It's pretty boring. And Finn Balor basically had to beg JD McDonough not to interfere in the match. So what's next? Then we have AJ Lee skipping down to the ring. She's boring, guys. I don't care what you think. I know everybody loves her, but to me, she can't wrestle and she can't cut a promo. It took her about 5 minutes to even start her promo. It got a little good once Becky came out. Becky had a good heel promo like normal. And, you know, it was all right. AJ threatened Becky, said, hey, come down. Why don't we fight now? Like the face does for the audience, trying to get them all riled up, thinking they're going to see a match tonight. Nah, that's never going to happen. Becky just, she crawled out of the ring and that was that. Very boring, guys. But AJ talked about something. She said that the last time she had a title match was about 11 years ago, I believe. She was talking about the butterfly belt. We know what that is, the Divas Championship. Yeah, that was the last belt she held. It was a long time ago. So after that, we had an AJ Styles vignette. It was pretty cool because we saw, a highlight of AJ Styles' career in WWE. Do you think he's actually done? Do you think he's actually going to retire? Do you think he's going to go to AEW, or do you think he's going to be a producer backstage? I haven't decided what I think yet, but I don't think he's done wrestling. Not yet. And then we get the main event, triple threat match, Gunther, Jey Uso, and Javon Evans. I thought Gunther was going to win this match because Gunther is being booked as, just the legend, not the legend killer, but the career killer. He's winning. So he started off very dominant in the match. Dominic Mysterio hopped out of the ring like a good heel does, and he's trying to let the other two fight. This goes on for a little bit, Dominic gives him Gunther a couple chops. It was kind of boring, honestly. And then in the end of the match, Dominic finds a hammer on the steps. How did that get there, guys? I didn't see how it got there. But Dragon Lee came out of nowhere. He came flying out of the timekeeper's area and hit Gunther with a ring bell. And this distracted them. It took Gunther out of the match, and then Javon Evans hit the OG cutter on Dominic Mysterio and hit the 1, 2, 3. So Javon Evans won. Now we have 4 faces going into Elimination Chamber. So are we going to have all faces at the Elimination Chamber fighting against each other? I don't know, guys. What did you think of Monday Night Raw? Every week it seems to be getting worse and worse. No wonder why the WrestleMania ticket sales are so bad. It's not even just bad creative. It's the prices are way too high too. I live right here in Vegas, and I'm not going to spend $500 to sit in the nosebleeds. Definitely not. Okay, guys, like, follow, and subscribe. I hope that was well worth it.